Hello and welcome to Daily Records. I am Tommy Burton, and today we're going to be talking about Turtle Soup by the Turtles, released in October of 1969. Now, this would be the last original album from the Turtles and released on the White Whale label. And this album is very famous for a couple of reasons. But one of the biggest reasons is that it was produced by Ray Davies. And Ray Davies, as you know, of the Kinks. Now, this was the first time that Ray Davies had produced an artist on another label, a different artist. And so it's quite interesting. Now, despite having the clout of Ray Davies working on the album with the band, I wish I could say it was a bigger hit, but it was not. Now, there were a couple of songs that did chart in sort of the lower half of the Billboard charts. You Don't Have to Walk in the Rain and Love in the City. Now, the album was completely written by the Turtles. It was kind of self-contained. Now, by this point, the Turtles had become expanded on that folk rock sound that they kind of were known for. Of course, the Turtles were a great sort of chameleon band, and featuring the fantastic vocal work, and I can't say enough about these two guys, Mark Volman here and Howard Kaylan. Later, the Fluorescent Leach and Eddie, Flo and Eddie, sang with Frank Zappa, still around, and all around good guys making people happy. But it's a shame that the album didn't do any better, because it really is a great album. Most of you know, who follow this channel and particularly my other channel, there's a point up there as if to say there's a link in the box above the big header. So you should be watching that channel as well. But I'm a huge fan of the Turtles. I love the vocals, and I think they were sort of one of the great underrated pop bands of that era. They kind of live in the shadow of more well-known bands or more widely regarded bands like the Byrds or even the Monkees, which is interesting, because I think the Turtles really could give the Monkees a run for their money, musically and artistically, to be very specific, but really released some nice albums in the mid-'60s. In late 60s. A band to me that just doesn't quite get their due as one of the good bands. But to discover some of those later Turtles albums like this and Battle of the Bands, you're going to probably be quite surprised not knowing what to expect. If you only know Happy Together and Eleanor, those few singles, and they did have some fantastic singles, I'm not going to lie. But this album's a great example. Fans of Ray Davies probably know this album, but it's just a good collection. House on the Hill, wonderful song. Come Over starts off as an invitation. Somewhere Friday Night, Torn Between Temptations, Love in the City, all really top-notch songs. Great playing, great production. So do yourselves a favor, check out Turtle Soup by the Turtles. To me, it's a underrated gem. What do you think? Do you agree? Disagree? Comment down below. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. It's TommyBurton75. Give the old thumbs up, like, subscribe, share. You know the routine. In the meantime, I'll see you all again tomorrow with another Daily Record.